my first like really good bartending job was at this like super fancy French restaurant in Eugene, which was awesome. You know, because I went from like being like a dive bar bartender, like a fancy bartender, and being a French restaurant, we made like a ton of French 75s. I don't know if you had you ever had French 75? I never got it. Like people ordered them, I think it was on the menu or something like that. It's like in a champagne flute, right? And it's like a little gin and some lemon juice and some champagne, a little bit of sugar. I never got it, ever. And I've made like thousands of French 75s. But a few years ago, I was looking through the Savoy cocktail book. And I know it's not from the Savoy, like the recipe's not from the Savoy, it's from the, I think it's Harry MacElhone's ABCs of Mixing Cocktails, something like that, was the first. I don't know, I'm not the history guy, okay? Talk to Robert Hess. But I looked at the French 75, and this is like the second published recipe of the French 75. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I actually turned to the page. Okay, so gin, lemon juice, sugar, okay, right, got it. And then it says, pour into a tall glass containing cracked ice and fill up with champagne. And that was the part that I was like, wait a second, pour into a tall glass containing cracked ice. Pour into a tall glass containing cracked ice. Don't put it in a champagne flute. And I tried it, and I was like, oh, I totally get it now. A French 75 is just Tom Collins with champagne instead of soda water, right? I mean, that's what the drink is. So I actually don't use the super original recipe. I don't use that much gin because I think it's like a little bit more palatable with like a little weaker. So I do an ounce of gin and an ounce of lemon juice and a half ounce of 2-to-1 simple syrup. And I shake. And then what I do is, this is like the next little bit of technique, is just pour 2 ounces of champagne into a jigger and then pour it on top of the drink in the shaker. And I don't use a double strainer, I just close the gate on the Hawthorne strainer and pour it into a Collins glass full of cracked ice. And it's amazing. It's really, really good. It's French 75, the way it's supposed to be.